Word up, homies. Episode 33's done, and thank God. It was boring. I hated it. I had to watch it over about 8 hours because it just sucked so bad. Ugh, give us a subscribe, give us a like, a share. Hey, if you've even got a gun, come over and just shoot me at point blank range. Let's break this bad boy down.
I hope they've put me with someone who
Is really rich.
These courageous singles.
They're courageous. Don't worry about the people fighting in wars or the people saving lives in hospitals, working 30-hour shifts. Mafs is courageous.
Here's to new beginnings and random encounters.
In search of their happily ever after.
He looked disappointed before he saw her.
Final vows are the last and most important phase of the experiment.
How? How?
There's only days until our couples make the ultimate decision.
Marry, fuck, or kill. It's kind of thin.
How do you feel about leaving me?
I think he feels pretty bloody good. You've kept him here for another 8 weeks. Against his will. He wrote leave 3 times. How do you think he feels about leaving you? Ah.
Longest we've been apart is 4 days.
Well, what happened over those 4? Where did they go over 4 days?
This decision is the hardest decision I've had to make.
Again, this is her hardest decision she's ever had to make, and probably will.
I'm very torn between head and heart right now. My head is telling me to be very, very smart and walk away. And my heart is telling me to just give it a crack.
I'm sorry, are we in the twilight zone? He's written leave 3 times, all right? You know he doesn't want you. That's a fact. You know it. What is there to think? Like, what happens at this thing? Like, he rocks up and she says, guess what? I'm moving in with you and there's nothing you can do about it. Why? Why is this still happening? Am I mental? Is this corona in my brain or something? Why? Leave.
you know, he helped me become a better person, even if it was...
Against his will?
It's really frustrating with John and I because
He won't do exactly what I want him to do.
I've got some news to tell you.
Now, at this point, Stacey's friend reacts in the most horrendous way. You can see it all in her face. The horror. All these facial expressions I'm doing. She's doing them. You just can't see them.
Michael actually got accused of hooking up with another girl on the show.
How can you stuff up so many times?
Yeah, I love them strippers. Yeah, I love them strippers. Yeah, I love them strippers. Yeah, I love them strippers.
He has done nothing but grovel since that day.
Like a real man.
And he has a beautiful home somewhere I could definitely live with my kids.
Because that's what matters. Oh my God. I hope he watches the wedding video and chucks.
Someone like my family basically saying, you need to get out of that relationship. It's no good. It's not going to work. So my mind is like...
But he's rich. And this is the only good part of this whole episode. My homeboy rocks up.
And how it's going to affect Casey as well.
I'm dead serious. Can you please give that dog its own show? Casey, at least give the dog its own Instagram. I could look at photos of that bung-eyed dog all day. I'd be the happiest man in the world.
Connie is meeting with the experiment's harshest critic, her mum, Rena.
Ugh, nice mullet, Joe Dirt. Hey, aren't you that dude from Tiger King?
You regret doing the experiment?
No, I don't regret it. I don't regret it one bit.
Yeah, but Jonathan does. He lost a month of his life being dragged through your crap.
I'll be honest with you, Connie. I don't think Jonathan's for you.
Again, she's still trying to, should I stay with him? You have no choice, dummy. Like, what do you... I don't get this. This is so... I don't know how this show works.
In this experiment that you have found yourself, you stay true to yourself.
Did she say Saf? Stay true to your Saf.
I'd be lying if I said fear of rejection was something that wasn't on my mind.
Well, there's two issues there. Spraying that much crap on your face, you're probably going to get rejected. Two, just get a prenup and see what happens.
The time apart from Michael has been able to get me grounded and get me to think about what really matters.
Yeah, I love them strippers. Yeah, I love them strippers. Yeah, I love them strippers. Yeah, I love them strippers.
You met me as a confused juvenile boy. Now I stand here before you as a more mature man.
What? In a few months you've just changed into a man all of a sudden, huh?
And I'm ready to be completely and utterly raw with you.
Ooh, no condoms.
I heard you talk for the first time. I was concerned. Being immature is not
Research. He's got articles about him on the internet.
This began to change.
Money.
Yeah, I love them strippers.
It was at that moment I began to find hope in us.
Yeah, I love them strippers.
And I was beginning to feel happy. Finally, my fairy tale was happening.
Yeah, I love them strippers.
And it's not forced. She wants me to. Winning.
Gee, a winning! Hey, can I get a high five, boys? Yes! Yes! You're a fucking dork. Dork. Winning!
Though I didn't like your toys, some of your loud t-shirts and your judgment, I was determined to look past that and get to know you.
Yeah, we all remember that.
There's just things that have to be done, and I think I'm going to start with the teddies first. And
which is why this decision is hand on heart, one of the hardest I've ever had to make.
Why?
I'm concerned that our lives are so different and we will struggle to make it work between Cairns and Sydney.
Why?
We both have very different views on the world and how we want to live.
Why?
I worry it will be next to impossible to meet in the middle.
Why?
We're both strong-minded people and I don't see either of us changing anytime soon.
Why?
You very quickly jumped to the conclusion that you wouldn't live in Cairns.
Why?
Which puts a lot of added pressure on me to see Sydney, the big smoke, as a place that I could live.
Why?
Although I would move for love, we just aren't there yet.
Why?
And I'm so glad that the experts chose you for me.
Why?
I'm so nervous.
Why? Why? If you write leave, they can't honestly make you stay. Like what? I think the show's over next day or two. It's fun.
I do have to be really kind of just like brave, I guess.
Again, self-praise here. You are so egotistical. This is all about you. This was not about finding love. This was about you becoming big or famous. I have no idea. This is about you.
I believed in Johnny. That's why I fought so hard for him.
No, you fought for yourself. You didn't give a oh, Johnny, I know what's best for you. And that's to keep you away from your normal, happy life that you really want to go back to for more than a month. Because it's about me.
Johnny will never find someone who will fight for him as hard as what I did.
Yeah, he will. It's the woman that he will actually fall in love with, like, and get married to and have a family with. She will fight for him in the right way, not keeping him captive for over a month. Psycho.
My decision hasn't been easy to make, but it's the right decision.
It's pretty easy. Just repeat what you've been doing the last 3 commitment ceremonies. Not hard, mate.
I've never said these words to anyone.
And I can't wait for him to hear them.
Yourself.
I'm not having any doubts about what I'm going to do. I could sense that you were ready to leave, so I made it my absolute priority to fight for us.
Yourself.
To fight for you.
Be yourself.
So I had to make the hardest decision of my life.
Bullshit!
To quit and leave, or to continue my journey and see it out to the end.
And there you go. She unveils it. My journey. It's about me. See it out to the end for me. Fuck you.
I found that I am brave.
Bullshit.
I am strong.
Bullshit.
I am confident.
Bullshit.
I am worthy.
Bullshit.
I am woman.
And there you have it. There was more, but I quit. I can't do this episode any longer. It sucks. It's boring and it's goddamn killing me. Okay? What we did learn was that, I don't know if Michael got a prenup. He probably should have. Casey and friggin' Drew, they're about, I reckon, they're normal-ish towards each other anyway. But that ain't gonna last. And these two, Conathan, I'm speechless, okay? He wrote, isn't there a clause where it's like, if you write leave 2 weeks in a row, then it's null. He's written it 2 weeks in a row. Let the person that wrote leave go home because they don't want to be near you any longer. But what we learnt, it was all about Connie at the end. Had nothing to do with love. This was about her looking strong on television, and she'll end up on The Bachelorette. Okay? This is all a plan. Instagram, Bleh! Yuck. I'm sorry, I'm angry. This took me friggin' hours just to come to this conclusion. And I'm not getting them hours back. Not that I'm allowed out of the club. But damn you, woman. Give us a subscribe. Say a quick prayer for Stacey's lips. Oh! And tonight, at least tonight, we got Steve. Steve's going to stuff up again. So I've got hope. Be cool. Stay in school.